Focus, rolling my tree, just smoking. Everything potent. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar coating. I break it down, I do my history. Plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty, so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Nah, writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koofy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day. It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my D, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah. Third eye open. Focus. Rolling my tree, just smoking. Everything potent. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar coating. I break it down, I do my history. Plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty, so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Nah, writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koofy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad, cause I got my own clients, till they got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad, I got that bag. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special time of the day.
Just getting the camera right.
You not. Ladies and gentlemen, it's that special.
Just getting the camera right.
It's the best time of the day. You now locked and loaded with your main man, my D, and my dog, Troy King. Pipe down and turn this up, man. Yeah.
Wait till y'all get up in the John.
Focus, rolling my tree, just smoking. Everything potent. Say what I want, no glucose, no sugar coating. I break it down, I do my history. Plus I'm the truth and I'm super sharp mentally. Boy, I'm a god, you're not seeing me physically. Plus I stop you, I'm talking about literally. Me and my shorty, so don't see the chemistry. Work for what we got, hustle hard a lot. Y'all can never take this energy. Nah, writing on the wall, plus I'm still a dog. Half of it I don't let you see. Rock a koofy with the shades on, dog. Nobody coming after me. It might be an actual casualty.
I know that you mad, cause I got my own clients, till they got that bag. You know who I'm talking to, cause boy, I beat your ass. I see you mad, I got that bag. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Man, I see they mad today. They mad cause I was on Boots' ass, pause. They was mad today. They was angry. They was very angry in there, buddy. They was angry. I think they was a little hangry from Ramadan, but they was definitely mad. They was definitely mad. There was a little mad up in there. They was heated. They was heated. I don't know why they was heated at me. All I did was put his resume up there, and everybody got to talking about how somebody ducking somebody. Nobody ducked that man. That man ain't trying to get no work. That man ain't trying to get no work. Nobody ducking cause he ain't getting no work. We just gonna put it in the chat so everybody can see what I'm talking about. And Boots was too. Boots is too. He got 35. And listen, they are very angry with me because I said Boots was garbage. He hasn't gotten work with no one. Was good. They was mad because I said Boots ain't got no work. Oh my God, dog. This is the shit I be talking about, man. They mad because I said Boots ain't got no work. He garbage. Listen, you can only be good as your skills allow you to be. You can only be good as your skills allow you to be. My bad. I had dropped a bag full of stuff so I can get this together. Make sure nothing else down here on the floor. Yeah, dog. He really not Heems. And I see people pretty mad about that. You know? People's pretty mad about me saying he not Heems. But if he was Heems, he would just fight somebody. The man got 35 scraps. The man has 35 scraps. And still ain't fought a soul. If I'm not mistaken, he hasn't won a belt or took a belt off anybody. He hasn't won a belt or took a belt off anybody. That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. He unified a title, but in order to unify that title, he had to be given one. Is that not true? Is that not true? Make it make sense. You know, him, Golovkin, couple other cats, grade A garbage. They not heems. You know, somebody said I was mad at Errol, and you had this weird energy for Errol. No, I didn't. Like, that's why. Listen, if you don't know boxing, this ain't the place for you. If you don't know boxing, this ain't the channel. Because we talk real boxing, we not, see, y'all so used to them other bloggers just on there gossiping all day about nothing. We don't do that. We don't gossip about nothing. That's what y'all used to. Y'all used to them guys gossiping about Nathani. That's what y'all used to. Y'all used to them guys gossiping about Nathani. Just talking. Talking about everything but boxing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all used to them guys talking about everything but boxing. And we talk real boxing over here as they getting in the chat. You know what I mean? Yeah, you guys don't, you know, it's sad. You know, we actually break down people's box recs. We take a look at them, make sure they know what they're talking about. It was cool. I mean, I thought he could have stopped dude for real. Did he stop him? I ain't even watch it. If he didn't stop him, then he got work to do. Cause dude was there for it. Dude was there for it. For the stoppage. He didn't stop him. That's what I be saying about these guys. They gotta be stopping these guys. Full 12, he got work to do. I had bought a new mic, but I gotta get some extra Johns to hook it up. You know what I mean? I gotta get some extra. I got a nice little mic, but I'm trying to figure out how to hook it up to the GoPro. We gotta get a receiver. It's kind of hard to call in. I had to send a link to the Telegram so you could call in. Hold on. Yeah, man, I gotta get this mic together. Figure out how to use it. It's giving me a little trouble. Hold on, let me get the Telegram going real quick. For y'all to get some work on that teletel. I'll put the link in there. Hold on. And get the link so you could call in. What's going on, dog? Yeah, we gonna hold on. Give me 1 second. We gonna get this link together. And we gonna add this link. Hit the link. Join that John right there. That's for the Telegram. We on here now. We got the speaker going. Mute it. See, we got one participant in here. We're gonna copy the link again so you can come into the Telegram. There we go. We in the Telegram right now. So if you want to hit that link, come in the Telegram and say something, they're going to be able to hear you. I hope you got sense. You got to hit the link, basketball121. You gotta hit the link. That's if you want to come in the dawn and chat. But yeah, man, they mad because I'm literally saying that Boots hasn't got any work. We can literally just go on this box rec and check it out. It's not that hard to do. If you want to call in real quick, you hit the Telegram link. You will come in and be added onto the channel on the Telegram, John. Yeah, man, man, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna say some of the stuff I said yesterday. These guys is not confident in their coaching. with their coaching ability. Listen, at the end of the day, there's one thing you can absolutely expect in boxing: to be hit in your mouth. Somebody gonna hit that mouth. Somebody gonna punch them lips. Somebody gonna punch them lips, dog. So you gotta realize that off the rip. Somebody gonna hit you. So if you're getting hit, what would you expect? That's what make people not. That's what make people not be having. That's what make them not have the full confidence in their coaches, because their coaches is telling them stuff to do that don't work. You know, and people start hitting them upside their head. We seen it with Cuz. We seen it with Tank. They start hitting Tank upside his head. He ain't really like that. If you got Telegram, you can come into the Telegram. You can talk. Yeah, they scared to get up in here. Pause. You know, terrified. I'm just plugging some stuff up. Man, listen, I've watched enough boxing, and a lot of these guys say I'm hating and all of that. It's cat. It's cat. Just say that you don't know what's going on with boxing, and you don't know how this works. Just say that. Because I don't have a hating bone in my body. I'm literally just telling the truth on behalf of, you know, what's going on in boxing. So, like, if I don't see it happen in the boxing ring, and you're not doing it or performing it in the ring, it ain't nothing to talk about, bro. There is nothing to speak about. We're gonna scoot that a little bit closer and get that real up close and personal. The real up close and personnel. You gotta join the chat. On the Kingsman on the Telegram. Or, since ain't nobody going in on that, hold on, we'll end this. We'll end that real quick. Go to the Instagram. Get to the channel. Get a live going. And get an Instagram going. We're just charging some stuff up, letting them get up in the chat. How long we been in there? 24 minutes. Ain't no time, but I seen a lot of people was mad today. If you're gonna be mad at somebody, man, be mad at the man's resume who's out there doing nothing. Nothing. Man who's out there doing nothing. He did nothing out there. We're gonna set this up. We're gonna have 2 lives going at once. Put the earphones on. We got equipment everywhere. Make sure these connected. No. Hold on 1 second. We're gonna get this Instagram going. Okay, we got 2 connected. We're gonna get this going real quick. See if that play. You know, that's playing through the jaw. It's all good though. We're gonna go back to here. We're on the gram too. No, ain't no sparring partner cheated. He knocked your head off. We're not trying to hear it. Man, stop the cap. Stop the cap. You cap. We're not trying to hear that I'm a black African American female. We're not trying to hear that. You black and cap. What is going on, dog? Man, what's up with your people talking about? Oh my goodness. Yeah, man. Some people gotta chill out with all this everybody cheating me nonsense. Nobody cheated you in sparring. You got hit with that hook and you took that trash out. That's all that happened. You got hit with the hook and you took the trash out, buddy. And that's okay. You gonna wipe the glasses off? So that way y'all can come in on this gram if y'all want to. Get this gram work. Hey man, we live on the gram too. Let me see. Do I need to be? Oh yeah, I can share that. Copy. And we can put it on here. If you don't want to come on the gram, if you don't want to call in real quick, they're not gonna be able to hear you. We could definitely speak on the channel. Yeah, man, I'm not trying to hear all of this nonsense and malarkey they got going on about this boxing work. It's a lot of people saying that, you know, just talking and people was mad about Boots. I see. They was mad about that Boots talk. And instead of being mad at me, won't you just be mad about him not getting no work? That ain't got nothing to do with me. That has Nathaniel to do with me. That man got to get some grade A workathon. And that's what he not doing. He not getting that work. He not getting the work that he should be getting. There's no way that I got 35 fights and I ain't fought a soul. There's no way. That don't even make sense. If I got 35 scraps, I would have fought somebody. Am I lying or what? Somebody explain to me what's going on. I'm just asking. Explain to me what's going on. Why when I got 35 fights, I still haven't fought nobody yet? And my hardest fight was Karen. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's called psychoness. It makes no sense. Makes no sense. They got to get that together. My bad. They got to get that together. Him and his team, whoever he training with. And that's the thing. They're really trying to hold on until they get a payday. Payday, 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 payday. No. To get the payday, you got to get to work. That's just it. To get the payday, you got to get to work, dog. If you're not getting to work, ain't no payday. What's going on? Okay, apparently y'all ain't calling in. Yeah, like if you're not getting that work, how you gonna get paid to do something? It's diabolical. It don't make no sense. None. And I noticed that, like, even in his last couple fights, he gets hit with the hook a lot because he be pulling up in the pocket. And I see a lot of people is mistaking talent with skill. And, excuse me, talent is athleticism. Talent is athleticism. It's not, skills don't require athleticism. Skills don't require athleticism. It's most likely the ability to achieve a necessary action in there. Hey man, we gonna find out something for y'all to call into, whether it be a Discord or something, so y'all can call in. But we got to get it together. We're just streaming live from the GoProzy right now. I noticed that when Boots is scrapping, he don't understand how to make the necessary adjustments. He don't get it. He don't know how to make them necessary adjustments. Because if he did, he would just do them. Instead, he be getting hit with the same shots over and over again due to lack of understanding of fundamental defense. And those are where those bars come in. He has a lack of understanding of fundamental defense. You feel me? Gator never been about that. I need to get that sound bite so I could turn it into a John. Gator ain't never been about that. Yeah, Gator ain't never been about that. You know, you just really got to understand how boxing works. And I get some people don't get that. They don't understand it. They have a hard time grasping the concepts of boxing and how boxing works. You know, boxing has rules like every other, meaning the rules dwell in the body mechanics. You know what I'm saying? The rules are in the body mechanics. Hey, Hamza is with a K. Hamza is with a K. We just messing with the camera real quick. Seeing how we can get a good view, John. Straight ahead. Hamza is with a K, bro. Gotta get that right. Hit my Zelle for $2 when you say my name wrong. When you say Hamza wrong, you gotta hit the Zelle for $2. Good old hibiscus. Yeah, man. The gloves is on. You gotta be able to get to work. And I'm noticing these guys can't get to work. You know what I'm saying? I'm noticing these guys can't get to work. They don't know what they're doing in the ring, whether it be training. It don't even matter. I'm seeing it daily. You know what I mean? You gotta excuse me. I'm just making sure I got a good. Hit the Cash App. I'll put it in the chat. Y'all got them credit unions? That's why you ain't got it. You got the credit union, John. You know, the reason why these guys don't know what they're doing is because they're not practicing with guys who've done it before. Listen, there is no way you can get in the ring and understand boxing without somebody who's actually done it. Those are the facts. Those are the facts. You gotta be in there with somebody who actually did this. Yeah, hit the Cash App. Hit the Cash App for $2. Hey, my name spelled with a K. I gotta spell it every day. Yeah, dog. You don't get it. You can't just do what you want in that ring. That's not how this works. You have to be alert, sharp. The only way you can learn that is when somebody is helping you do that. You need to be taught how to do that. You need to be taught how to do it. You need to be taught how to do it. Pause. Or you will get smoked in there. And it's very simple because when I'm teaching boxing, I'll tell people how to stand, and the way you stand creates balance. Feet spread apart, a little bit farther than shoulder length. Your hands be here. And then if somebody is facing you, and we to the side like this, we're gonna show you this way. He got to fit the jab between this little hand. We talk about it all the time. You catch the jab. This hand is right here. You catch the jab. Block the hook. Block the uppercut. Parry. Catch the right hand when it's coming. Bang, boom, boom. Or on the shoulder. You try to throw the right hook. Bang. The thing is, you bring this down here. Boom. Roll up under. Bang, bang. Jab. Boom, down the pipe. These things are very simple to do. Very simple. Very simple.
I got this. I got this.
You gotta know that. They're very simple. You know? If you don't know how to do them, it's going to take another professional to show you. Listen, you can't go to the skating ring. You can't go to the park. You can't be in the gym with your homie and y'all doing fake boxing training. That's not how this works. That's why people be getting their Pacquiao split open. Because they be trying to do all these moves that are not moves in no ring. Period. Point blank. They just not it. When you understand that, you understand how not to get smoked in there. That's all I'm saying. Understand it. Understand it immediately. I'm not saying it's not difficult, but these things can be done and mastered with practice. They be done and mastered with practice. It's that simple. If you practice what you're doing, they come to fruition. You know what I mean? If you don't know what you're doing, you will have a hard time in there because you don't understand how boxing works. And when you don't understand how boxing works wholeheartedly, it can make it very difficult for you. You know what I'm saying? It can make it very, very difficult.
Man, shut your dumb ass up.
And I'm saying that because Boots, listen, he got real fanatics. And that's what I understand. A lot of you guys are fans. I'm not a fan of nobody. I'm not trying to cool you off. You got to be willing to learn defense and practice it during sparring with all different types of people so that you can understand and master the craft. Even if you got to get some work with a lighter person with no headgear, like a 35-pounder. You know what I'm saying? Very important. Or you will get smoked in there. And listen, it's nobody's fault but yours. Because the way you score a boxing fight is ring generalship, effective aggression. That's cutting off the ring while putting punches together, while moving your head. Accurate punching. That means hitting spots in different points in the body to break a man down. Clearly got to do that. And defense. Now, if you take those four and just look at them, defense will make you an inaccurate puncher. Defense will make your aggression less effective. And, well, defense is one of the four criteria. It will make you the ring general because you can hit and not get hit. It's the name of the game. Hit, not get hit. You understand me? Of course you do. Of course you do. You got sense. So I know you understand. Let me know if is the volume cool, volume check. You know, so some of these things is very important, but if you don't know how to grasp the idea of professionalism in boxing, you're toast. You're a tostada. And we're gonna throw you on a tostada with some ceviche, vegan ceviche, made with heart of palm. There you go. You do done. You're done. You're done. Don't ever play with me. Turn you into a ceviche pack. Hey, listen, don't do it. You know, so you just got to understand that. You call him Blood. See if he wanna plug in. But yeah, man, you got to understand defense and different little things about boxing. You can't just get in there. You see Blueface was in there getting that real work. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn is starting to grow on me. He was a little corny at first. He's starting to grow on me. He's starting to grow on me. Especially in there getting that to listen. He not taking it easy. He not taking it easy. You know what I'm saying? He getting real work in there. You see how he was chopping up Blueface? Sheesh. But the dudes there, Blueface was sharp. And of course they, you know, probably made some edits, but the way Keyshawn was working, hey bro, you can't just hop in there and do what you want with a professional at that level. That's one thing we not gonna disrespect. The man is on a championship level. He was an Olympian. Yeah, I get it. He don't want to get no work with Andy. They would eventually get it, but it's gonna be hard to get work, bro. It's gonna be hard to get work. Keyshawn not in there. He was in there chopping Blueface up. You know, they was like, well, dang, you ain't that short. You know, he was about 5'8". Blueface looked like he a good 6'2", 6'3"-ish. You know what I mean? They definitely in there getting work. Another thing on the topic today, excuse me, Clarissa Shields. Hey man, listen. You gotta stop the malarkey. Let's go on to John and listen to what some of the stuff she had to say about getting work. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? If you don't, you better know. You listen. Then she blamed it on said dude cheated. He took the padding out of his gloves because she whooped him. Where that footage at? Where's that footage? Rolly will stop you, blood. Rolly will stop you with a jab. You're not punching like that. You're not punching like that. Rolly will break you down, blood. You listen, that's what being in there with a grown man, that will get you broke up. That ain't gonna work. You ain't gonna be able to do that. You're not gonna be able to do that. And you will get chopped up in there. Choppity chopped. It's not that easy. You will get chopped. You will get chopped. And it has to do with your skill. You know, you got to know how to catch, slip. You know, look, even when you catching shots to the body. Like say somebody trying to go around to the guts. Say you in the shell, you right here. They trying to go to this side with the hook. You catch it right here. You see how I bring my arm down? This arm is pent right here. So they can't go around to the kidney on that side. When they try to go around, you don't turn like this. You drop down and catch the shot on the elbow and keep the shoulder in their face. That way, if they try to throw the right hand, because they'll go hump at and throw the right, catch, roll the shoulder, come back. It's hard to do that if you square because then you got to turn. No, it's literally rolling the shoulder. I didn't make it up. I didn't make it up. I ain't make it up, bro. I didn't make this up. I ain't make this up, bro. I actually did it. And I talked to Floyd Sr. about it one day when I was in Vegas asking him, if you left-handed or right-handed, can you, if you left-handed fighting a righty, can you find it in the shell? And he was like, get in your position. And then I stood like that and he looked for a minute. He was like, can you throw punches from right there? He like, yeah, then it don't matter. Then I was like, oh my goodness, I understand, because some people can defend the shell in the shell, boom, 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 but they don't know how to, come out with the hook off that. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to do that. And they find it difficult trying to execute the hook and come under, roll the shoulder, come back, come up under, then even jabbing out of the shell. Because when you bring your arm up, you start leading with the fist first from here. See how my fist coming out and turning? Then you come right back. Boom. Even if you got to bring it up a little bit. Because I remember one time I was sparring Amir Khan, and my man A was like, instead of having your hand that low, it's taking time off your hook. He was like, be in the shell, but bring the hand up just a little bit. And then when you hooking, you can get it off quicker. You can boom, boom. And you see how the hand is close to this hand? Then you can still just bang and then bang and just hit him with the jaw. You see what I'm saying? Man, it makes a whole lot of difference, bro. Makes a lot of difference. You know what I mean? It makes a lot of difference. We're going to get another mic, too. I'm going to have a couple mics. I got to get a couple different Johns, like when I'm traveling, so I can be taping, whether I'm using my phone or I'm using my GoPro, but we're definitely going to get this mic situation together. Real boxing talk, blood. That's what we not on here to pretend. We really showing a craft of boxing, dog. We not on here to play. We're really showing the craft of boxing. We not out here to play, bro. That's not what we doing. It's not. You hear them birds? Them birds is chatting with me. They want that work. What fight do you really want to see in the future? I would like to see Beterbiev, David Benavidez. I would like to see Devin Haney and Ryan again. I really do. I want to see them fights. The fights everybody else want to see. I really just like to see active guys. You know what I mean? I really like to see active guys. I really do. Oh, man. Luka Doncic's wife ended their John and filing for child support. Oh, my goodness. It's crazy. These women, listen, I'm telling you, dog, it is something in the air with these broads. It's in the air, my G. It's in the air. Hamza, where you been? Did you get locked up? No, Wayne, I ain't get locked up. No, ain't no fighter really done, bro. You got to remember, it's all about how you take care of your body. Shabadu Jack 40, if I'm not mistaken. Still getting work. Listen, if my eye wasn't messed up, I'll still be getting some work, bro. I'll still be getting some work. You know what I'm saying? I'll still be getting some work. That's what I'm saying. The mongoose was out there for mad long, bro, getting work. And that's because he had stomach surgery, he had ulcers. In his 40s, bro. In his 40s. Oh, my man Khaled want to get up in here. Khaled want to get up in here. My man's in there. Hold on, let me hit him. Let him know we in here. Where he at? We in here. Whoops, let me get him in. We in. Let me text him. Yeah, man, it's a lot going on in the boxing. It's a lot going on with the boxing. Says, do you talk about Clarissa saying she could beat Rolly? Yeah, bro, that's cap. That is cap, buddy. Hey, listen, that's cap. We all know it is. It's crazy talk, bro. It's crazy talk. It don't even make sense. Rolly will stop you immediately. One jab to the chin, you'd stopped. Hold on, hold on. Khaled, let me know you up in here.
Yeah, I'm up in here, bro.
Hold on, let me get the speaker going on the John.
But I'm like, yeah, nigga got it.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Khaled.
Hello?
Yeah, you in there. They can hear you.
Bro?
Yeah, they can hear you.
Oh, I bet. Bet. Hey, bro, I was asking, it's an old combo now, but do you think like the standing on this win is a decent win for Boots?
I mean, at first, yes, but in hindsight, no. The reason why the Stanionis win is not a good win for Boots, because if you look at the Karen fight, he had trouble. And then after the Stanionis fight, he said he needed somebody that was willing to fight. Well, Karen was willing to fight. It's just that you can't fight coming forward. So that's the same thing with Shakur. He needs somebody to come to him for him to be exciting. So, excuse me, he needs a tailor-made suit. So no, it's not a good win, but he did receive a belt, so we can't take full credit, and he did beat him. But at the end of the day, he's moved up, and he's moved up and done nothing. No, Rolly is hitting crazy hard, bro. We know that. Rolly is punching, bro. Rolly is clearly punching in there.
Hey, bro, did you see both Karen fights or just the first one?
I've seen both of them.
Yeah, I definitely thought he looked kind of crazy in the first Karen fight. But the second one, although it wasn't spectacular, I thought he was still doing some decent things there though. You know what I'm saying? I think he was still. Can he improve? Yeah, but I don't think it was as bad as, you know what I'm saying, like the first one was.
Hey, y'all, let me know if y'all can hear my man holler. Hey, yeah, bro. Once I seen he was fighting him again, bro, I ain't even want to watch it. I was like,
Okay.
man, get me out of here, bro.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because it just wasn't nothing to, like, you already had beat him, and you could have fought someone else.
Yeah, like they had win, bro. I'm a wait until because this is a win.
Yup, it's good. Yeah, bro, like that dude is trash for real to me. And I'm not saying he trash as in he can't fight, but if you can fight, why are you not fighting people we want to see you fight? Why do you think you about to fight bums and then just be able to get Bud or somebody? You're not even in that pay range. That's diabolical. You're not in that pay range. So how is you even asking for what you asking for, not being in said pay range? That's crazy. And it makes no sense. None whatsoever. And that's what I'm saying. These guys just be getting in there doing nothing with they self. Nathanis. I don't appreciate it. Not at all. It don't be looking good on your box rec, and then I gotta talk to you about your box rec, and then all these people gotta be mad, and I don't wanna do that. What is you mad for? Your mans ain't sweet like that. Pause. He not sweet like that. Yeah, like my man J-Man 96. Why y'all all got numbers by y'all name? That J-Man 96 said that's like when Ronda Rousey was saying she would beat Floyd. It's crazy. Yeah, bro, and then you got in there and got smoked by Holly Holmes. You was stanky legged in an event that required boxing. You were literally in there doing the stanky leg. No, she wasn't stanky legging, my bad. She was tip drilling. I remember that because when she got hit, she started walking on her toes and her butt was twerking. I was like, nah, you can't be doing that. Nah, Goddess. Nah, son. Like my man Dave Flats be saying, yo, God, peace, God. Peace, son. You can't do that. You was walking on your tippy toes and your head was a bobble down and your cheeks was twerking. No pause. It's Ronda Rousey. And then I just seen her on the UFC today, man. She didn't age well. She got to get on some herbs or something. And yeah, somebody hit me with 30 so I can get this hybrid wireless podcast microphone receiver. I need it so I can use this mic I just got, even though I'm gonna get another mic. This mic is pretty hard, but, and it's fully charged. This mic is pretty hard, pause. But it's not hooking up to my jaw correctly. You know what I'm saying? So we gonna save it for when if I need to use the phone to go, I can just hook it up with the phone. We gonna get it going. But yeah, bro, you can't be. There's certain things you can't do in there. And one of them is tip drilling when you get hit. After you said you can beat somebody that we all know you can't beat. It's diabolical. You know what I mean? I put the Kingsman John in there if you want to hop in and get up in the Get up in the chat. I'm inviting you in. Pause. You know what I mean? So it's simple as that. You gotta be willing to stop tip drilling. Get your defense right. Your defense ain't right, you will get smoky-ante'd. It's that simple. They will bust you down like a Philly. Oh yeah, you know what? I got that. I'm gonna have to put that in my account, and then get that other mic too. So now I can have 2 mics. I need 2 mics. We about to really get another mic on here, so that way we can just plug and play, and then hook it up, and then it'll have that noise cancellation and all of that. But this mic works pretty good on the Media Mod, but I will be having to get the extended battery first for this GoPro, charged all the way to the fully, so then I could just be streaming for a long period of time without any interruptions and having to charge the battery and do all of that. But yeah, dog. You gotta, I'm just gonna put the link in there if y'all wanna get in there, get in the video, John. Do anything. I got the Zelle up there, I got the Cash App up there. Yeah, man, it's just odd that when you got women you could scrap, you talking about getting work with men. And listen, anybody listening to that, they're not rocking with you, blood. They not rocking with you like that. That's why you're not getting it. I never hear Amanda Serrano talking crazy. Go ahead and cook.
Hey, yo, what you think about, hey, yo, I'm gonna like the fantasy fight shit real quick. Hey, yo, how would that George Benton and like Mike McCollum work?
Ooh. Man. I would have to, that's a hard fight, bro. George Benton versus Mike McCallum. That's a hard fight because, you know, George Benton got defense. He was one of the foundations of the Philly shell or the Midwest roll. You know what I mean? It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult, but that's a good fight. I can't even call that one. Now I'm gonna have to sit down and think about that. Hey, listen, don't get on here asking all these hard ass questions, bro. Pause.
I thought I didn't, because you got the great boxing mind, so I wanted to hear the breakdown. You know what I'm saying? Who else better to ask but you, though?
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact, blood.
George Benton got a couple fights on YouTube versus Hurricane Carter and this guy named Alan Thompson. To go study those straps. He was really working.
No, George Benton really be in there working, bro. He really be in there working for real. Like, and when you see how he defends, you be like, oh my goodness, dude. Like, and that's the thing. Aaron was sparring the other day, and when Aaron turned right hand, first thing I do is tell him, get in your Benton. And then he be catching the jab so easy with the hand and then being the shell and coming to you, moving the head. He makes it very easy for himself. It's just, and then I had him like working on some slips and different rolls and stuff like that while he was in there sparring with like an amateur who like fight at 152. Got enough decent size and speed That's what them guys be needing. They need them type of guys in there.
Amateurs, they got good speed.
Yeah, for real, because they not just gonna stay in there, especially like boxing type of amateurs. They not about to just stay in there. You gonna have to find them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that helps you, like, come forward.
Yeah, to help with your coming forward, John. You know what I mean?
Hey, bro. Y'all got any more foreign shit lined up, or like any more camps y'all got going to?
Yeah, Aaron in Florida right now in camp with Kevin Newman. We're here on there with Roy Jones. I'm leaving in like next Monday. Yeah, I had to buy that Frontier Go Wild pass for $350 to become a member to make my flights cheaper. So, and then I got a client this week. So after I train Heems and get that work, then I'm gonna order my ticket, go down there and meet him down there for real.
You still working with the same young fighters you had before?
No, blood, cause I don't have time to be working with them without getting paid. My bad. I don't be having time to work with them without getting paid, dog. That's a no-no. Man, I don't be trying to pay that bread. They always will start out paying, but then they'll fall off, and then that's when I gotta get you out of here. Cause I don't have time for it.
Hey, yo, Dion got any amateurs coming up?
No, not really. He was supposed to fight in the gloves, but man, it's hard to keep him in. It ain't hard to keep him in the gym, but he don't be in the gym enough for real.
For real?
I mean, he in shape. He stay working out, but he gotta spar more. That's really all he missing is sparring. For real, that's it. He just need to spar. He need to spar more.
He been working a lot of something at the gym.
He got a girlfriend, bro.
Hey, bro. It feel good in there. Gotta get him up off there. Get the playing house.
Hey, blood, he got a girlfriend, bro. Every time I say, like, bro, he just got a girlfriend, bro. Like, I could tell him, like, hey, blood, we gonna be at the gym a little at this time. He'd be like, I can't stay out that late. I'll be like, what? Bro, what are you talking about? You can't be out that late. Bro, you a grown man.
How old is he?
Dion, 22. You know what I'm saying? Like, but hey, I'm at the stage, bro, where I'm not about to beg you to work out and train and do all of that. I'm done with that, bro. I'm not about to be begging nobody to get no work. That's crazy. I'm not even doing it. I'm not even in that, because me and Aaron gets to work. You know what I mean? So I'm not even about to play them games with nobody. I'm not about to do it.
Hey, who could Boots fight? That would be like, alright, and that would be satisfying.
He could fight Bakram. He could fight Josh Kelly, Fondora, or Xander Zayas. Salute. D55028. Hey, bro, what is with all these numbers y'all got on YouTube? But yeah, he could fight one of them, bro. He fight one of them, he in the money. Anybody else is uncivilized. I'm not trying to see it.
Probably in there, even that Charlo one for me.
I'm not trying to see that for real. Because, oh yeah, or Jamel Charlo. Yup. You sound a little far away, but no, you good. Or Jamel Charlo.
Yeah, I just got off the car.
Oh yeah, no, you good. You very well, you right, you righteous now.
Yeah. I was on the car for a second. Yeah, I'm good now though.
Yeah, no, I want to see him fight Jamel Charlo for real, bro. That'll be some good work. Get that Charlo work.
Now look, would it? Cause fans will argue that if Boots win, they just gonna say, well, Charlo been off the ring.
I don't care.
Yes, sir.
I don't care. Not with Charlo and them. They be in the gym and they be working. We see them.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, if you in the gym and you working and somebody calling, I mean, he called him out. Boots came. Listen, Boots is not getting paid no crazy bread like that to where he can't get no Charlo work, bro.
Yeah,
I mean,
he getting a few mil a fight, about 3. I've seen some of the paydays saying 3.
Yeah, bro, he got to get that work then. That's all I'm saying. Get that work.
Okay.
Is he gonna get it? No. He not about to get in there with Cuz. I know he not.
Hey, you was breaking down Lomachenko resume and shit like that too today too.
Hey, bro, his resume is garbage. Even when they said he fought the dude Roman Martinez or whatever, he was a 3-time champion. That means he came from lower weights though. So he brought somebody up. Is that a lie?
Nah.
All right then.
Yeah,
Trash.
Yeah, definitely brought him up.
Brought him up. Yeah, Jamel Charlo versus Boots is a good scrap. But he not about to get that work with Cuz. I know he ain't. He doesn't want any part of that.
That Linares work that Loma guy was pretty decent.
It would have been better if Linares was with Ishmael Salas. He trained David Hay. No, not David Hay. He trained somebody else at that time for the bread.
Why he leaving?
For the bread?
Oh, for the bread.
Yeah. And that's when Jorge Linares start like losing fights because Ishmael Salas is a good trainer. You know, some trainers, they just good with certain fighters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's just all it is.
Remember when you used to say styles make fights only when you're polarized in like one style?
That is absolutely correct, brother.
Yeah. Is that... Break that down a little more, just because I've been hearing like, styles make fight, this style, but just a reminder, break that down again, like when they say you're just polarized by one style, that's why style make fight. Break that down again.
All right, well, we'll use Muhammad Ali, George Foreman, and Joe Frazier.
Okay.
Muhammad Ali, Foreman, and Frazier. Ali, Foreman, and Frazier. This is why styles make fights. Because Ali is a pure boxer. So it's always going to be a good fight with him and Joe Frazier. Because Joe Frazier is a pressure fighter.
Right.
George Foreman has a pressure style, but he still can box. He has boxing maneuvers. How he do his defense, how he tie you up, how he maneuver you in the ring. It doesn't mean he's not coming to you. He just does it in a boxing form, aggressively, but not like the style of Joe Frazier where he's bobbing and weaving. So then you take Joe Frazier and then you put him in there with Foreman. It's not a good fight because it's hard for Frazier to get in and stay in with Foreman because Foreman is just hitting too hard. And Frazier would need to be able to bring Foreman and him and have a little bit more head movement in the sense of a Dwight Muhammad Qawi. Bang, gotcha. Because, Dwight Muhammad Qawi was short like Frazier, maybe a little bit shorter, a lot shorter, because I think he was only like...
Nah, he was. He was like
5'6". Yeah, so like, you gotta think about that. If you 5'6" and you moving the head and George Foreman trying to find you, it's gonna be difficult. But then when you get in there with like a Holyfield and he can move on you, even if you got the head movement, he gonna start putting the speed on you. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
So
that's what made that a hard fight.
That's what made it a hard fight. So that's what they be saying, like styles make fights.
Yeah.
If you polarized in one style, then it make fights. But if you like an Andre Ward, a Floyd Mayweather, a Bud Crawford, it's gonna be difficult. Your style don't make no fight. Because now, depending on what you do, I'm just gonna offset it. And I ain't talking about the Migos.
That was bars. Hey, but it seemed like Dwight Qawi, he could only really fight coming forward because of like the weight class he was in, which was light heavy, and then he ended up moving up to cruiser and heavy, and he was so much smaller than everybody. So he get in there trying to box some mugs, it just wasn't gonna be beneficial to him. He kind of had to really fight that way with everybody.
No, he was gonna have to, like, kind of fight that way with people because it's hard. It could be difficult because he still got to come forward. He's a shorter man. It's just he coming forward with head movement. That's what's making him more successful. He's coming forward with head movement.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You know what? They was trying to they like it's kind of died down since the Rolly and Devin fight being made, but they was kind of pushing that Devin Xander talk for a little second.
I mean, I get it, but I want to see Boots get to work with him.
Yeah.
I ain't saying Devin can't beat him, but I'd just rather see Boots get some work, bro. He don't be getting no work. He got to get to work.
Hey, bro. That seems like that's a hard fight for Devin, though. I ain't gonna.
Yeah, because of the height, and if Xander using his jab and getting low, moving his head,
right. Yeah.
It's going to make it difficult.
For sure.
Real talk, real talk. Hey, blood, that's all we doing on here is 10 in the chat. Somebody hit the Zelle or the Cash App. The Cash App is definitely in the chat. Don't trip.
Because motherfucker like the homies try to tell me Devin could box Xander. But I'm like, nah, I don't think he can really box Xander like that. He would have to come to him. Boxing coming to him, though. He got a boxing coming forward.
No, he do, bro.
Yeah, but the Rolly fight, that's a good scrap. That's something we need to see. I want to see that. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that.
No, I do want to see him and Rolly because Rolly been disrespecting Devin's punching power for years.
Yeah.
So I want to see how he gonna be when he actually get in there, and how Devin gonna be because that's one thing Devin ain't about to do. He ain't about to be trying to take them shots. He ain't about to be. And his dad ain't gonna let him take them.
What'd you say, bro? His dad ain't gonna let him do
His
what?
dad ain't gonna let him take them shots.
Oh, no, he not.
As soon as he start trying to take them shots, his dad gonna be telling him to get up out of there. Box, box, box. You know?
What does Rolly need to do to beat a guy like Devin Haney?
Come forward with the high guard, going to the guts.
Okay.
Coming forward with the high guard, moving the head, rolling up under. Strong jab. Strong jab, dog. Strong jab to the guts. And Rolly, and that's the thing. Rolly has the capability of doing that because Devin not that much taller than Rolly, and he was able to use the strong jab to the body against Ryan Garcia.
You gonna need to pick the feet up though and step and like cut that ring off?
Yeah, he gonna need to cut the ring off because Devin clearly gonna be trying to box. You know what I mean? And as he should, because Rolly is be throwing hard punches. So to avoid, you know, getting your pack busted, you definitely should be boxing, checking the hook, feinting. You know, very important.
For sure.
Because if you don't do it, bro, and you get hit with a shot, Rolly can finish you.
For sure. Rolly will do what we call sock the shit out you.
Man. And he got, like I said, he got a good coach in Ishmael Salas.
Right.
So that makes it easier. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Makes it a lot easier for him to, you know, to understand the game plan, work on certain things, come behind a good jab, rolling up under, pulling, keeping his head moving.
And yo, what about a Fabio Worley and what's my man?
Who is Fabio Jones?
He a heavyweight. Fabio Worley and who the fuck is he finna fight? Somebody just got knocked out by Usyk. Forgot buddy name. His name. Daniel Dubois.
I need to see Fabio Wardley.
He just beat Joseph Parker.
Yeah, I need to see that.
Yeah.
I will have to see him.
Yeah. He got some solid skills. He be in there using the jab a little bit. He kind of been in some scraps, so like he been losing, and then he was able to put the guys away with like a big shot. So he is punching. But I think one fight he was in there with a guy who was boxing him, like buddy, like the heavyweight he was in there with was really putting them hands on him, and then he ended up he was really winning the whole fight. Then he caught buddy with that right hand. Fabio Worley did caught him with that right hand, put him down. That's what can happen in them heavyweights. But
oh yeah, he caught him with that.
Vulnerable.
He caught him with that right hand and made him. The right hand don't make you take out the trash. That's washing the dishes.
For sure.
He made him wash them dishes with that right hand down the pipe. Pause. You know, that's the thing. It don't matter if you're a heavyweight, lightweight, or mama weight. You gotta have You gotta have defense in all weight classes, and that's what people be just running their mouth about. Heavyweights don't fight like heavyweights and all of that. It don't mean you're not supposed to have defense though.
Right.
You know, that's all.
Yeah, nigga. Hey, I don't really see nobody moving their head no more in that heavyweight.
Yeah, because they be too busy with Usyk kind of move it a little bit.
Yeah, but back in the 90s heyday, like with the big bowls and yeah, they ain't doing that. They ain't doing that.
They need to really bring that back to the forefront. Because that's what's missing.
Yeah, it's that level of skill.
That level of skill and head movement. They're not moving their dome pieces. You got to move your dome piece, especially in that division. You know what I mean? Like, if he understood how to be a professional, he would be good, and that's Jared Anderson, big baby.
For sure.
Because he don't have the fundamentals.
Okay.
You don't have the fundamentals. I be seeing him on the mitts or doing whatever he doing. He be squared up. He's actually regressed.
Is it his coaching?
Yes, absolutely. Because when you boxing, bro, you looking for people to teach you on what to do.
Yeah.
Like, is that cap? No. I mean, You got to teach the man what to do in there.
Yeah. Speaking of which, just a real quick pivot off. Winky Wright was a very I mean, he's a Hall of Famer, so he ain't that underrated, but he's a very good fighter, bro. Watched the documentary on him last night.
You know, Winky Wright.
Some of his scraps. Very good.
No, he had a good jab and a good high guard defense.
But he would move his head in the high guard.
Yeah. Winky Wright was Heems. He had good work. You know, Sugar Shane Mosley gave him his first real payday.
Yeah.
Get him up out here. If I'm not mistaken, Winky Wright was overseas getting work.
He was. That's where he made his bones. Like, he had to go overseas first because wasn't no motors trying to sign him. So he had to go overseas in Europe, build up his fan base. Then he ended up fighting like Vargas. He really beat Vargas because I watched that fight. He beat Vargas. But, you know, Vargas, they was trying to build Vargas. I think Vargas ended up fighting like Trinidad like a fight or two later, and he fought Ike Cortey or somebody Cortey.
Ike Cortey.
Ike Cortez ended up fighting him next. So, but, you know, Winky ended up fighting him, and then it's crazy, like Sugar Shane gave Winky Wright that shot because he had like a Felix Trinidad fight lined up for like 10 million, but he chose the Winky Wright fight. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, Shane Mosley?
Shane Mosley.
Yeah, because he didn't want to be in Trinidad with a stop Shane Mosley.
That's fair. He went 12 with Winky. That's fair. Felix would have stopped him.
Yeah, because he big. He could take a shot. Mosley, you know, still was a welterweight. You know, Trinidad can punch. When he got a good hook, it would have been a nightmare for him, buddy. A nightmare.
How was Felix overall? Like, because I haven't seen too many fights by him. He was very good. He was very marketable. But like, how
oh no, he had to work, bro. He was good. Felix was a good fighter, bro. He was, you know, way above average. You know, he had the listen. He know how to use that hook, uppercut, a hook, bot man. He was running that front hand, bro.
Yeah, hey, that's good.
That's my man Lowe's favorite John.
Okay.
My man Lowe loved Felix Trinidad. You know, Lowe Puerto Rican.
Yeah.
He loved Felix.
And they're not. Somebody has to tell these gentlemen, bro, you gotta just run the front hand. You could really get work with just that front. It's too many combinations in the second round, in the third round. It's right hand.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, bro, we can just run this front. Double up the front, triple the front, establish the jab, head, chest, guts, off rip. It's not a lot of that going on, bro. It's not a lot.
It's not because they don't have no old school teachers.
Yeah, bro.
They don't have them.
Yeah, they're not doing that, bro.
They don't have old school teachers, bro, so it's gonna be difficult.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Cause even if you're looking in that era like Winky and them, because I was looking at it like they was on that. Like Winky was on that. You know what I'm saying? Going in that body, yeah, off the front hand, doubling up off that. Yeah, it was tough, bro.
Yeah, that was back when boxing was still boxing, and they was catching fades.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, listen, they was catching fades back then.
Yeah.
I remember because when I first watched Winky Wright, when I first got into boxing and started training folks, because I wasn't boxing at first, I was training my bro. Mm-hmm. And I watched Winky Wright, and he fought Jermaine Taylor.
Good fight.
Real hard fight.
Yeah.
And then shortly after that, I might have seen, I have to look up the year of that scrap, man. It was mad scraps going on back then.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot of work. Like HBO, that's when HBO had it, and Showtime was just.
And then you gotta remember Floyd was active.
Yeah, Floyd was actually on the mic. He actually at the Winky Wright and like Felix fight. He said on the mic when they brought him up, "Hey man, I'm happy my man Winky getting this fight. He deserved it, man. He deserved to pay that. He had a long road. He was fighting over in Europe and all that. Like Winky Wright deserved this fight right here.
We do.
So yeah.
Man.
He was older when he got that fight.
He was, blood. That's what I'm saying. Nobody wanted to get to work with Winky. Now that's called being avoided.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was good.
He had to fight on. They said he had to fight on Roy Jones. Like Roy Jones gave him a contract just to fight on his undercards.
Yeah, Roy Jones had that. Roy Jones got it, bro. Winky from Florida.
Exactly, yeah.
You know what I mean? So they was boys. And listen, I just heard Roy Jones got like 80 acres in Florida.
Makes sense, though. That's on brand, though. Roy made a lot of bread.
Listen, the man just told me the man had above 50 acres, bro.
It's a lot of land.
Bro, that is crazy.
It's mad land. It's a lot of land.
Bro, he got his own estate. My man A said he probably gonna run on the farm.
Yeah, gotta get that.
And the beach. He said the beach is 2 miles away. It was dumb nice.
Yes, you can run to that.
Yeah, J-Man 96, they said he got like 80. An 80 piece.
That's a lot of land, bro.
It is.
Shout out my man Roy. Is he training Kevin Newman?
Yeah. He trained Kevin Newman and a guy named Murphy, a white guy named Murphy. Murphy something Murphy.
Is that some good work for Kevin? Getting with that Roy?
Yeah, Roy know his stuff. He did have his own style of fighting, but when I be talking to Kevin, he does know his stuff. I was training one of Kevin's family members. He from Kansas City. And I was like, hey, blood, when you get in there and start boxing, first 3 rounds, all I want is front hand work. He was like, man, you sound like Roy. He don't even let you, do nothing but front hand work first.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's good.
And you gotta think about it. Roy watched all these guys.
He did.
He was an Olympian. And you talking about front hand work from Roy? Bro, he had that hook, John. He was, bro, he would throw 17 hooks to your noggin. My man D55028 said, blood, is Keith Thurman gonna do something with Sebastian Fundora? Hey, bro, you never know what Keith Thurman. He do got punching power. Fundora is a 54-pounder. He probably need to go to 60 pretty soon.
He need to go to 60. If he go to 60, he probably be wrecking shit even more.
Yeah, it is. They are slightly taller though. And it is some guys in there who will work with you, like Jamal, and
yeah,
they will get some work. Yeah, definitely Captain Hook is Roy Jones. It's gonna be hard for Keith. I was watching some training today of Fundora. He in snow boots.
Yeah, he working.
And bag gloves.
Yeah.
Hey, listen. That's a recipe for rubbing that white girl on them gums. You will be numb. You will be numb.
Wake him up in there, bro.
You will. Pause.
Hey, yo, check his pulse. Man, we gotta check his pulse, right?
Pause, you gotta lick them fingers when you eating them chips though. And you got nerve endings in your fingertips and digestive enzymes. So when you lick your finger, when you eat food, you have digestive enzymes in your fingertips to help you digest food better. Listen, the greatest invention that the Supreme ever made was its vehicle for him to come into. Don't ever forget that. We teach from the chart. That's the great, listen, and when you study Kemetic law, it literally states that God needs you in order to come into the world. So like if you're not in order, the supreme being can come into your body and control it like the avatar it created, so everything can be moved out of your way. I'm telling you. Listen, I deaded several women today. I deaded them. I don't even want to be bothered. They listen.
What happened?
They bro, it's something in the atmosphere, you know. And because I tested it out today, and they're at their lowest point. They really need spiritual. They need a spiritual awakening. You know what I mean? They're at their lowest point, and they've lost their way. Women need a spiritual awakening. They need to be led. They don't get it. They don't get it. Women be trying to have people in jail, and I mean like literally having boyfriends in jail and this man on the outs. All these cases, a lot of this school stuff going on with these PDF files, as people would say. You know, it's a lot of women doing that, you know, getting hit by students. You know, a young man gonna hit you. They gonna get busy with you, blood. Come on, man. He a young man, but it doesn't make it right. You know, cause they preying on young teenage boys. You know, so it's just a lot going on, blood. And I was just saying today, hey man, leave them alone and focus. You know, you gotta focus. It's time to focus, because if you don't, they will take you down. My man D55028 said Jermell Charlo's last fight against Canelo Alvarez was on September 30th, 2023. As early as March 2026, it has been almost 2 years and 6 months since his last fight. Absolutely. It is, but he needed a break. You ain't trying to come down off all that weight. You know, he had been fighting a lot of fights in a row. Jermell gets work. He was undisputed, bro. Was he not?
Sure.
Yeah.
Nah, he was.
Goes down in history.
He had to go to the guys and get the belt.
Yeah, he was getting work. You know, now he been saying he back down at 54. You know, it's all good. Get to work. It's gonna be he just gotta wait and wait his turn. You know what I mean? Stay in the gym and stay ready. He can always go to Zuffa and get a payday. They paying. Listen, they might throw 40 scraps this year, Dana said.
Richardson Hitchens talking about going over there. He just worried about losing his belt.
Hey, man, he a clown anyway. Get a belt up. You ain't doing nothing but holding that hostage, bro. Get out of here.
You just in the way.
You in the way, bro. You're not trying to get no work. Richard Hitchinson, Richardson Hitchens, you are in the way, bro.
Right.
You in the way. I'll tell him to his face he in the way. Hey, blood, you in the way. Get over to Zuffa and get you some work and come out of that 140, because you clearly can't make it.
Yeah.
You're killing yourself to make it. You got to come up out of there, Brody.
Yeah.
Come up out. It's okay. Just come up out of there. My man J-Man 96 said, yeah, it's something in the air. Listen, I tested it today. I was just calling different Johns, and they was just like trying to argue and explain things to me Like, it was this one Muslim John trying to explain to me, like, I'm like, she's like, you fast? And I said, I've graduated past the point of fasting. Like, I fasted so much, I'm not in that space anymore. But I understand why you would need to fast if you still a meat eater, because that's, Islam is, see, people think you just supposed to fast because it's a part of it. No, you're fasting for a reason, because your body is not clean. And then she was like, she was like, well, no, it's just, it's obligatory. I said, not for me. How are you telling me what's obligatory or what I have to oblige to? I followed the Med too on top of that. And at this time, it says no unnecessary fasting, because your body has to be on a circadian rhythm of the universe. And I said, that was the first cultivation system. She got to trying to tell me, well, the Egyptians believe in meaning. I said, I thought you said you read the Metu Neter, because it literally says that the supreme being has essential attributes, and that's the supreme being's gods. I said, it's clearly the first monotheistic spiritual cultivation system. I was like, what are you talking about? It says it in the book. And when you read the Egyptian Book of the Dead, the complete papyrus of Ani, the Egyptologists, some of them were saying that the cultivation system of Egypt was purely monotheistic. But then some of the other guys were so prejudiced, they were saying it wasn't, and you could see them arguing in the literature at the beginning of the Egyptian Book of the Dead. And when you actually read the Metu Neter Volume 1, Ra'u Nefer Amen tell you that the attributes are the gods. It says the supreme being has a Holy Spirit. And then Christianity and Judaism, they call that the Ruach Elohim. And it's a sacred plural. Elohim is not one thing. It's a plural. So that means it's multiple entities that's working on behalf of the supreme being. It's one supreme being, and it has essential attributes, and those are God's, which is omniscience, omnipotence, and omnipresence. Those are the main essential attributes: being everywhere at one time, being all-knowing and all-powerful. And then the Kemet, Nubia, made those things into personifications and gave them characters, because you can't give them characters of real people, because there's supposed to be no graven images. Am I lying? Am I telling a lie?
Nah, bro, you good.
Exactly. So, and that's crazy, because in Islam, one of the 5 prayers is Asr. And Asr is Al-Sir. It's a trilateral root, A-S-R. That's the original way to say it. Some say Usr, but it's Asr or Al-Sir. And when you look it up, it tells you that. People don't even know their own literature, bro. It's crazy. That's why they call me Hamza. I'm here to protect it. Ham is in my name. And you will, listen, she got to talking. I gave her the bars and said, man, you have a nice day. And she said, you're so explosive. And I no, I'm not. You're not listening, and you're out of place as a woman. Blocked. Stop texting me. This is why you're not married and don't have nobody. It's diabolical. Deaded her. And I just was checking on her to see how she was doing. And that's why they be having the problems they be having, because in their mind, they think they supposed to be telling men what to do, and they the helpmates. That's not how this thing works. Not even close to how it works. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not it. We're gonna get 60% light because it's a little dark in here. You know what I mean? So yeah, bro, like, this boxing and it's no different from, boxing. They got the boxing gods. Those are the ancestors, the all-time greats, the GOATs. They tell you how to do it by watching them. Like I seen something and slow, it really builds your strength. I said, that's a good. He said you don't have to run hard. You can run real slow and for a long period of time. I was like, that's good advice. And it does make you strong because it builds your slow twitch fibers, which are for strength. And then if you want to get strong, that's where the heavy bag come in because you explode and hitting the heavy bag. And then you could do medicine ball slams and different things like that, clapping push-ups. The Russians have that down, understanding how to make the nervous system explosive. But then at the same time, their style of boxing has never been the style of boxing that led them to the all-time great status. Because they don't have a lot of all-time greats. There you go.
Hey, bro.
Yes, sir.
What is the main, like you just said, hitting the heavy bag builds strength. Can you run through like some of the key benefits, the key things that the heavy bag does? Like what's that really meant to do, hitting that heavy bag?
Man, listen, it's different styles of heavy bags. You got the small bags that move when you hit them and come at you so you could slip and roll. Marciano had a heavy bag that weighed like 400 pounds he used to hit. You know what I'm saying? It builds strength and punch resistance. Then sometimes you could use it for speed because it stands still so you could, put your punches together on it. The heavy bag is a good apparatus in boxing that leads to strength, power, coordination. And then if you got somebody like how Canelo be using it with Eddie Reynoso by catching a shot and then coming back, all of those things help. Dude said it ain't no audio. Hold on. You might need to refresh your jaw. Hold on, let me see. Yo.
Yup.
I know you can hear. Okay, it's good now. Yeah, so, it just depends, man. Sometimes you gotta refresh the stream. I know you can hear. Okay, it's good now. Yeah, sometimes sometimes you just gotta refresh the jaw. Yeah, so sometimes YouTube be freezing the audio and then you gotta like refresh it and then it'll come back. It don't be on my end because the live stream is going and the mic is connected. So it's connected to the pro. But yeah, the heavy bag, that's what Robert Garcia was saying. The heavy bag could get you in shape, but you can't just be on the heavy bag not ripping on it. And you gotta be really hitting that jaw. Even in the bag gloves, the heavy bag will have you gassed out.
For sure.
It'll have you gassed, bruh.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So,
yeah.
Heavy bag get you in shape. You just can't go through, anything in boxing, if you go hard enough, will get you in shape. Shadow boxing, heavy bag. Listen, what really toast you is after you did some sparring, mitts, hit all your bags, and then get on that speed bag. Last, your shoulders be toast. Your shoulders be toast, bro. Your shoulders be dumb toast. You know what I mean? So that's really all it is. Is understanding how to hit the bag and do different things. Everything in the gym is useful. Instead, some of this new stuff they got is not. I can't cap with you. Something like that little bar you hit and then it swing around and no, bro, no. It's not it. It's not it. It's not it. Aki, it's not it. It's not it. You know what I mean? So, Sometimes some people just come in, reflex bag, speed bag, shadow boxing. That's when you on your speed. You know, you're trying to build your speed. You know what I mean? So you're not hitting a heavy bag. You might hit the speed bag, bang, bang, boom, 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 boom. You might shadow box with some hand weights. You know, throwing punches, letting your hands go, and then do some quick mitts. You know what I mean? And you're not even on no mitts where they catching your hands. You might be doing the paddles or the or some noodles or something, so you can follow through with your shots. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, that's basically it. But a lot of these, listen, Aaron they was sparring today with Newman, Aaron and other cuz, Ant. And then he said when he got done, this is one thing I noticed too, that you can implement Rocky Marciano style. Do your ab work before you do anything else. Your warm up is ab work. So like whether it's 100 sit-ups, 100 Russian twists, 100 leg lifts, and then do your work. I guarantee your stomach be blue out when you done. When you done, your stomach is gonna be so blue. But then your core be strong. You have power from twisting and doing everything because now your core is activated, and then that's used. Your core is mainly used when you hit in the bag for rotational strength. Bars, dog. These bars. I'm about to just, man, listen, dog. It's getting crazy.
Yeah, bro, it's getting nuts.
Yeah, so like, that's why I be saying, like, think if your legs is trash, then you do 100 squats before you get to work. And your legs gonna be so strong. That's what I told my man, hey, because he been working out, and he can't, his weight won't stay up. You know, he's staying around 160. And I mean 160 on the dot, stupid rip. Listen, bro, somebody gonna call and it gonna be on a 2-dayer or something like that, and he's gonna run in and smoke they boots, bro.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Definitely.
So like, and that's the thing. I told him, hey, bro, instead of running, because that's what keeping your weight down, do your squats, bro. Build your strength up in your legs. Do your squats, jump squats. Do that. I'm telling you, it's going to work out better for you because you strengthening up your legs instead of, running. Because running and boxing, that will have your weight low, especially if you're running longer than 30 minutes. Or if you're warming up 30 minutes and then running 30 minutes, you're going to lose weight because your body lose weight after the 30-minute low intensity. So, like, you got to think, if you're just doing squats and then you do all your boxing work, man, when you fresh, your legs going to be on point. Your legs are going to be on point. Yes, sir?
What about doing your squats in between rounds of shadow boxing?
Yeah, anything squatting is beneficial for boxing, bro, because you got to bend your knees. You know what I mean? And Aaron, we've been working on it for a while now. It's about to be like a year and a half for real. Yup. It's about to be a year and a half for real. Because the first year, me and bro plugged in, paused with each other. He was still kind of running around doing stuff. And then we'll start getting mitts outside. And then we'll start going to spar doing mitts. And then we start up that sparring. We start doing more sparring. And then I just kept telling, hey, bend your knees, bend your knees. Another thing, running heels. So I remember one couple times he ran some heels and he came back sparring and he was more bouncy with the leg. And I'm like, yeah, see, you need to do that more often. You know what I mean? Really building up your legs helps you be able to squat, generate power, and really maintain your explosive power and explosive strength. You know? So that way you'll live. A lot of times in boxing, when people's legs go, that's when they things go. That's what Kevin was saying about Roy. He said he ain't got no legs. So I'm like, why would you need legs for real? James Toney really, it's not that James Toney didn't have legs, but he could keep you where he at. He not moving dumb quick and doing all of that, and he never ran.
Mm-hmm.
You know, why was his leg? Because he understood fundamentals. He understood fundamentals. You tell, like...
Oh, so James Toney wasn't doing squats like that?
No, James Toney, all he mainly did for a large portion of his career was spar. Like that, you know what I mean? He did a lot of sparring. You know? It was a time where he ran, you know, but once he came up in them weights, he was just sparring cats. Getting his work in. If he would have been doing squats and all that other stuff, it would have been the curtains.
Yeah.
It would have been curtains, dog. And that's why Roy used to be, Roy said, and then you got to do pull-ups, you got to do your dips, push-ups, sit-ups, and squats. That's why he was so hub like that, like Aaron be saying. That's why Roy Jones was so ripped. He used to be on his pull-ups, sit-ups, dips, push-ups, and then he ran. I've been telling people do squats. What I tell them do is do 3 pull-ups, 6 dips, 9 sit-ups, 12 squats. 3, 6, 9, 12. You doing pull-ups, dips, sit-ups, squats. 3, 6, 9, 12. Do that for 20 minutes straight. Guarantee you be blue. Guarantee you be blue. Because you doing them back to back. You hop on it because everybody can do 3 pull-ups for real. You know what I mean? So you're not gassing out on the pull-ups. You should have 3 pull-ups in you. You get up on there, get your 3 pull-ups in. Hop down, 6 dips. Drop down, 9 sit-ups. Stand up, 12 squats. Right back to the pull-up bar. 3 pull-up. Man, you do that for 20 minutes, bro, you're gonna be toast. That can be the warm-up. And then when you done boxing, you do it again. Bro, your body's gonna be conditioned. Your body gonna be conditioned, bro. Then running once a week, oh man, it's gonna be crazy.
Yeah.
Because the calisthenics keep you loose. You're not adding on bulk, you're adding on lean muscle mass, functional mass. You're doing compound movements using 1 to 2 or more joints. And those are everyday movements. Pulling up, pushing up, and squatting down. You can't lose. And sitting up. Natural movements, you good. You will be ripped doing that. Now think if you add a little weight vest or something. Oh my goodness. You're going to be hitting people, bro. They're going to be going to sleep. They're going to be going to sleep, bro. It's going to be curtains. Curtains. You know, so, yeah, bro. Dang, 3 inmates die at the Southern Nevada prisons, officials say. Man, what is going on?
And they said that man Bam Adebayo had 83 points.
Bam Adebayo,
For the Miami Heat.
oh yeah, he had a what?
He had 83 points.
How did he do that?
That's what I don't understand. Like, was it a game being played, bro? They let my man get 83. They said it's like the anniversary or something of like Kobe shit or something. Nigga got 83 on me.
Oh yeah, I could see. Hey, listen, you know my man told me to like, did you read that Mama Mentality book?
No, I didn't.
Hey bro, he was talking crazy in that book. They said he was trying to start his own NBA league and he was going to take players from the league and do, hey, blood, you're tripping. Oh no, he had 43 at half. Oh no, yeah, damn, he had 43 at half. Yeah, they be wanting people to break them records.
So did they, like, was it a team out there? Like, was it?
No, listen, dude said the NBA was rigged. Jeremy Lin, he said one day he was playing for a squad. He said he didn't say the squad. He said he had 20 and 10 in the first half. He was on track to having a crazy game. And he said, "Hey man, we got the call from upstairs. You done for the night." Never got back in the game. And he said he kept looking at the coach. You done. Then he said another couple other players start balling. Got the call from upstairs. They done. They lost the game. I said, dang, bruh.
They was trying to lose.
Blood is
This right here is called.
it's all manipulated, bruh.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Man, Loma was not Heems, bro. They still trying to say he was Heems. Who is this talking, running their mouth? A nobody. You blocked. You don't even get a chance, bro. Listen, you come on my page and you talking crazy, you're cooked. I'm gonna cook you. Dude said, comments you say otherwise, you getting torn up. Do you even know boxing? If you can't see Loma smokes Russell every time in a fight, basic boxing mind, basic, hey, yeah, you done. Because I literally said,
Don't trip. We're going to explain it all. We're going to explain it all. Everybody on this box rec, we're going to
he manipulated the scales, and you still running your mouth about it. So that means you don't want to be here. That's okay. You ain't got to be here. I'm not looking for followers. Gary Russell said it himself. Hey, blood, I bring my own scale. I never miss weight.
Hey, yo, when you said that Abdullah Mason and Shakur Stevenson, break that down.
Very simple.
You said
He the taller man. Shakur's the shorter man. Shakur fights off the back foot. Rule number one, with the other rule, the shorter man cannot fight the taller man off the back foot. So Abdullah just gonna box him, because that's what they taught in Ohio, box the shorter man. So he's just gonna box going backwards. Shakur's gonna have to walk through the taller man's jab, and he can't fight coming forward. So he cooked. It's that simple, bro. It's not even a hard, it's just boxing fundamentals. That's it. It's boxing fundamentals, bro. And then people don't get that. So, hey, yeah, my man said Fondora different. He got to see it firsthand, and that's the gift.
Man, look, we about to watch Fondora train and get some work
My
again.
bad, it's kind of loud.
Look.
I'm just posting it on the John. He said, bro, he different. I got to see it firsthand. Respect, my G. And I seen dude the gift. He not even that tall, bro. He like around my height. You know what I'm saying? Like, he not even tall like that.
Hey, yo, who's the guys at 60 you think can give Fondora some work?
The tall Charlo.
What about Coley? What about Coley and Fondora? How you think that scrap will go? I know you picking A, but what does Coley got to do to beat a guy like Fondora at 60?
Get on the inside and stay in there.
Okay.
You know, Aaron 5'10", though, legitly. So even though Fondora tall, it's not like a crazy, you know.
Yeah.
He would just have to get inside, moving the head. And when he get in there, stay in there. But Fundora is still a 54 pounder. So them punches that Aaron gonna hit him with gonna be slightly harder, because even on Aaron's diet he on now as a vegan, he's a solid 160. He be walking around at 164, 163. You got to get on the inside and stay in there. That's the thing. You got to get on the inside and stay in there. Once that's done, you good. And you know, Fundora not about to be doing all of that inside work after he got stopped. You know, that changed him. He's gonna box you. Keith Thurman not gonna be able to just get up in there like that. He gonna be having to use that foot movement. And if Fundora not careful, Keith Thurman can't. Listen, I'm saying it right now. If Fundora is not careful, Keith Thurman will run him in the shots, because Keith Thurman be moving. Keith Thurman be moving. So it just depends on. Go ahead.
I said, how tall is Keith Thurman?
He's shorter than me though. Keith Thurman 5'7" for real.
Hey, bro, that's little, bro.
He is.
He's little. Not like little like that, but just on the Fundora, like just on what it was. Damn, bro, that's just a hard ass.
It's a hard scrap, bro. It don't matter how you put it. The scrap is hard, bro.
Yeah, bro. And them tens, we not sparring in here.
Oh man.
Not sparring, bro. We're not sparring.
We're not sparring, bro. It's gonna be hard for you. But yeah, man, that's how long we been on here. Yeah, man, we gonna get off though. We gonna get off. We gonna get back tomorrow. Hey, what you doing tomorrow?
Hey, bro, I'll hop on, bro. Just whenever, bro. I'll hop on, bro.
Yeah, we gonna get on tomorrow and cook, man. This is my man, my guest, my brother from Indianapolis. No, you from Gary?
Yeah, Gary, Indiana. Yeah.
Gary, Indiana. My bad. He from Gary, Indiana, bro. And his name is Khalid, Nation of Islam, bro. My good brother. You can reach out to him for the smell goods. We'll start putting we send me the link. We'll start putting it in the bio. You know, reach out to him. If I'm not mistaken, he mail them to you. Hey, bro, you got that Egyptian musk?
Yes, sir. We got that.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some of that off you. I'm gonna have to send you to John for that.
I got you, no doubt.
I need that Egyptian musk to put on my body. That's my favorite.
And we got that butter. I see you got the African shea butter. We got that for you.
Oh yeah, we're gonna work with that because the African shea butter is mandatory. It has unremovable fatty acids. That's why it's above the level of cocoa butter and really help your skin. You know what I mean? So yeah, we gonna get to it, dog. We definitely gonna get to it. Listen, we teach from the chart. You were made in the likeness of peace. Listen, we're in the season of Amen. And Amen is the hidden consciousness of the Supreme Being, the hidden consciousness. So that's understanding how the trees grow, how the universe works, the things you can't see. And its law states that you are made in the likeness of peace, that nothing can disturb. Reclaim your peace, that you may enjoy your reason for coming into existence, the enjoyment of life. You were made in the likeness of peace that nothing can disturb. Reclaim your peace, that way you may attain your reason for coming into existence, the enjoyment of life. That's what it is, bro. You got to be at peace in all situations, a challenge. One yourself, have a good one. All right, baby, we out. We done for the day. You know what I mean? We gonna get up out of here, man. We gonna end the chat. Nobody, I see y'all was scared to get in on the John. Y'all can't be scared. Nobody hit the Cash App. You gotta hit the Cash App. You gotta hit the Zelle, even though we got bread, but it's back active. We actively banking right now. We actively banking. So, hey, one yourself, and we'll see y'all tomorrow. All right?